Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, AirsoftAL, and I am recording from a hotel room because really continuity is basically like physics in an anime. Doesn't count, and in reality, it's broken all the time. So let's move on. Today we're talking about the M40, which is literally an affordable sniper rifle.
Excuse me, what?
I know, right? Now, before I continue, I will admit that the Macmillan is based on a real sniper rifle, the M40A1, which is used by the United States Marine Corps, law enforcement, blah 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 blah. We don't care about that. What we care about is what video games is this thing in. Everything from Bad Company 2 to Battlefield 4, this thing was a staple in the Battlefield franchise. And Call of Duty, we don't care. And of course, it's really good. Like, no joke, the fact there is an $80 Macmillan out there, which there are other ones, but we'll get to that in a second, is actually rather nice. It's a Springer, of course. The bolt is really nice, but what I love about the bolt is that it's there for rapid fire. For those of you who don't know what rapid fire is, well, I'm going to get to that in a second. But what does the gun come with? It comes with a snazzy barrel. No iron sights, of course, because fuck you. Your Picatinny rail, your magazine, which is a very hefty magazine. The body itself, which is rather nice for an $8 sniper. A bit of Picatinny rail in the front here, but what have you, that's actually polymer as well. A cheek riser for that, a butt extension pad in case you want to extend the buttstock, and of course your sling mounts here and here instead of them being on the right side. This apparently was meant for lefties. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not putting down the southpaws, but yeah, anyway. So, let's talk about this in particular. Well about as it is made by ASG, but of course it says made in China. Because of course China. But the way you grip it, it's actually a little weird. Because a lot of people for some reason automatically think that the way you're supposed to grip it, you're supposed to grip it like this. No, not exactly. The way this is designed so you can grip it like this, like a proper rifle should. You keep your thumb up here so that way you have a good, tight grip into the shoulder. But since this is an airsoft, we don't have to follow proper shouldering of weapons. So instead, you have to do the whole uncomfortable thing of actually gripping it like this, when in reality, you're supposed to grip it like this. Anyway, so the bolt itself is actually not bad, and the safety's rather snipey. But when I talked about rapid fire earlier, I was talking about the Mad Minute. The Mad Minute, for what a lot of you don't know, is something that was actually done by the British and the Lee Enfield. Information about the Mad Minute's all over the place, but I do recommend you check out British muzzleloaders videos on the Mad Minute to actually get a little bit more in-depth information on it. It's rather good and informative. Now, the Mad Minute, the way you do the Mad Minute, or in this case rapid fire on the bolt action, is you take it like this with your pinky and with your thumb and your index finger on the bolt, have your middle finger right on the trigger, and you basically go like this. And you get off, in theory, you get off about, say 30 rounds in a minute. In theory, mind you. In practice, it kind of depends on the shooter and the shooter's actual agility. Now, if there were iron sights on this thing or a red dot, I bet you anything this would be a killer in CQB because the bolt placement is really good. Like, I could legitimately, if I was the owner of this gun, mind you, I'm not the owner of this gun, that'd be Tony/Apex. I could probably make this into a Mad Minute machine for CQB, or at least for close range combat, especially for, you know, basic battle rifles. But anyway, the texturing on the actual front is really great for when you need to shoulder it. The texturing on this is really great for shouldering it. It's an overall good gun. The sight does not come with it, of course. This is an e-bike sight that Tony put on there. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. I've said as much as I could about this. Let's go ahead and get to the range and see how it performs. FPS on the sniper rifle. 400, or 405 I mean. $395. 401. $396. $389. So that's not bad coming out of an $80 gun. I mean, that is well. That's actually really good. Like, damn, that is legitimately really fucking good. Well, let's take this fucker out to the range and see what we get. Alright, so this being, of course, a sniper rifle, we are back here at about 70 or so feet. See if it'll hit. And yes, we are going to take it back little things. Now, the optic on here is a... I do not know the magnitude.
4 by 35.
Thank you, Apex. Battery for this thing. Anyway, so let's go ahead, see if it'll hit. Yep. Let's go ahead and take it back to 100 feet. Good. Alright, here we are about 100 feet. Hit. Alright, let's go back a little further. Here we are about 110 feet. Let it hit. Hit. Let's go back a little further. 115 feet. Now, please do understand, folks, I'm using .2s. Black Ops Gen 3. Go back fucking further. $120 feet. Make sure I got a clear shot in the barn right here. Hit. We're gonna take it back to 150 feet, and by that point in time, I am pushing it. I'm dead serious, guys. I'm pushing it by that point in time. Okay, can't go 150 feet because that's in the barn, but we are about 130 feet. And the barn is... Oh, I do not want to shoot my dad's motorcycle. Okay, yeah, there's a clearing right there. Hit the tree. Hit the tree again, Jesus Christ. There it goes. Son of a bitch, hit! Okay. At the end of the day, it's an $80 rifle. Is it worth the price tag? Well, in my opinion, no. There are other, better bolt actions out there. I mean, in a sense, it's basically a VSR-10 just reshelled and redone. We've seen these many a time. I mean, don't get me wrong, the M40 is a great platform and all, but I'm more of an M700 kind of guy and more of a 1903. And granted, I'm more of a classic rifle kind of guy when it comes to my bolt guns, but that's just me personally. It's not a nitpick, it's not a negative, it's just how it is. Now, if you drop the price tag down to a little bit lower, and you actually do get more, and you do actually offer more with it, then you know what, it's kind of how it is. But you get what you get. You get a bag of .2 BBs, blaster BBs, of course. You get a very large poster-style manual with it, and you do get a lot for the price. Could they offer more? Value-wise, yes. For $8, you could get a lot more. You could offer a lot more with the gun. But out of the box, with the range it gets, all that good jazz, in my mind, it gets no more, no less than a 7 out of 10. It's a decent gun. I mean, there are better snipers out there for lower price tag, and they're a lot better, but in my opinion, it's just not overrated to say like the SSG 224. But there could have been a lot more value-wise put into this to justify the $80 price tag. Nothing wrong, this is well within the common man's budget if you want to start sniping. But for me personally, I'd rather go with an iron sight JG Bar 10 or a CO2 HFC bolt rifle with iron sights so I can go out there in the wasteland with my hunting rifle. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and I'll see you all guys in the next video. Till next time.